Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Peart, a marine scientist and host of the Salt-Tea Science podcast, and welcome to a special Salt-Tea Science presentation on how the sun impacts the ocean. So my first question is, what is the sun? Well, a lot of great astronomers and astrophysicists tell me that the sun is a star in the center of our solar system and is a giant sphere of hot gases. And these gases are mostly hydrogen and helium atoms plus a few other elements. And the sun is massive. It's so big that about 1 million Earth-sized planets could fit inside of it. And because it's so huge, there's a lot of pressure at its core, which then squeezes 4 hydrogen atoms together until they become a helium atom in a process called nuclear fusion. And when this happens, a huge amount of energy is released in the form of electromagnetic radiation, which once it reaches the sun's surface only takes about 8.2 minutes to reach the Earth. And while the sun produces electromagnetic radiation wavelengths of the full spectrum of a black body, the wavelengths that reach the Earth are predominantly UV, visible, and infrared. So how does the sun impact the ocean? The quick answer, in every way imaginable. And I could spend 2 hours talking about the sun's direct and indirect impacts on the ocean, but here's a quick list. The electromagnetic radiation energy from the sun impacts the color of the ocean, underwater visibility, photosynthesis, which also plays a role in major food webs and provides us with oxygen to breathe, and the sun's energy also impacts ocean surface temperatures, which impacts density and stratification, which also impacts ocean circulation and transport, and the coupled duo of atmosphere and ocean temperatures impacts the weather and wind and waves and more transport and more circulation, and the sun's energy also impacts chemical cycles and the fate of certain pollutants in and near the ocean. And finally, because the sun is so large, its gravitational pull also impacts our tides, which is the reason why some areas have what's called a spring and neap tide cycle. And there are so many other ways that the sun directly or indirectly impacts our global ocean. So for more information, listen to the Salt-Tea Science podcast today.